Sir Topham Hatt had ordered the construction of brand new Motorail terminals at Tidmouth, Kildane, and Vickerstown in hopes of expanding the Northwestern Railway's business endeavors and increasing passenger convenience. The terminals would allow passengers to take their cars on their train trip and allow automobile companies to quickly move their cars on trains with special flatbeds and coaches from the mainland. Unlike most of the Northwestern Railway's fleet, the Motorail equipment had continuous brakes, meaning a brake van or brake coach wasn't required at the end of the train. The mainline engines, Henry, James, Bear, and Donald and Douglas, were to alternate taking turns pulling the train from Kildane to Tidmouth or to Vickerstown. The limited stop express trains like the Wild Nor'Wester were also being trialed with Motorails, to which Gordon found a bit awkward.
Oh, I hope there's no leaves on the hill today. This train is starting to feel awfully heavy.
At each terminal, the cars would be unloaded for further transport by lorry or for the passengers to come pick them up. One autumn morning at Tidmouth Sheds, James was complaining that he hadn't gotten a turn to pull the train yet.
Why hasn't the Fat Controller allowed me to take that monorail...
Motorail.
Motorail train yet? It'd be nice to go fast for a change because lately I've been stuck on nothing but stopping passenger trains and slow goods trains.
Oh, will you please shut up? It seems as if that's the only thing you know how to talk about anymore. We all know you want to show off because it's the hot new train.
Aye, I couldn't agree more with Gordon. You'll get your chance soon enough, James.
James went on complaining, but the engines took no notice. They hoped he would soon forget about it. For now, James was to bring a stopping passenger train all the way from Tidmouth to Vickerstown. While it wasn't a goods train, James didn't much enjoy constantly stopping, because just as soon as he would get up to speed, he would have to stop at each station.
Oh, look at me. I'm Henry and I get to take the monorail train. Well, la-di-da to old square wheels. Well, I don't need some fancy schmancy new train anyway.
Back at the sheds, Henry was ready to go and set off for the nearby Motorail terminal.
Ooh, I don't like that sound.
It might just be a flat spot. We'll make an arrangement for you to go to the works then. Is this the first time you're hearing it?
I thought I felt something yesterday, but it's got more noticeable today. It's my right center driving wheel it feels like, but I think I'll be able to manage my trains for today.
At the terminal, the coaches were all loaded and Henry gently buffered up. He soon set off for Vickerstown.
Ah, this is the life! A cool fall breeze, a fast train, no rain. This is delightful!
I hate to ruin your mood, old fellow, but your flat spot's starting to feel like something else. You're shaking a lot more than you usually do.
Am I? Are you sure it's not just a track?
I don't think so. When we stop at Kildane, we'll take a look at your wheel.
At Kildane, Henry was to collect more Motorail coaches and flatbeds. His train was bound for a car dealership at Vickerstown.
Good morning, Henry. I'll get those Motorail coaches ready on your trip. Say, Henry, you're making an awful clanking noise.
I'm aware of that, Thomas. My crew will be looking at it soon as we... What? Driver, are we stopping?
Henry's driver hadn't been paying attention, and when he was, he brought the train to a rather rough and abrupt stop.
Oh, phew.
Sorry about that, Henry.
Well, at least we stopped. That certainly didn't feel good on my wheel, though.
Henry's crew got out and lightly tapped on his wheels with a hammer to reveal anything that might be loose.
We haven't found anything concerning that we could tell. It must be a pretty bad flat spot then.
There you go, Henry. Now, you better get that clanking noise fixed, or else we might have to start calling you old square wheels again.
Henry remained silent. Soon enough, though, the signal turned green and Henry could set off once more. But as Henry's driver opened the regulator and he began to move, Henry now felt something on his wheel loosen.
Whoa! Oh! Ow! The driver! Stop! Something's coming off my wheel! Oh, what's happened to me?
Goodness me, Henry!
What? What is it?
One of your tires has come loose. Good thing we didn't lose it on the main line, that's for sure.
Well, this is just a load of rubbish. What about my train? I can't imagine Thomas could take it all the way to Vickerstown.
I'll check with the station master and see if there's an engine coming out this way.
Don't you think about saying anything smart?
I wasn't planning on it. I was just trying to come and see what happened. How did you manage that anyway?
The tire must have been warped or worn is my guess. I've been on loads of fast trains lately, and then that hard stop a bit ago must have done it.
Do you feel alright?
Well, it's certainly uncomfortable, but nothing terrible.
To be honest, I feel bad as if I jinxed you calling you old square wheels earlier.
Don't worry about it. I'll run another day.
Henry's driver came back with the news.
James is due in with a passenger train in about an hour. He's on his way to Vickerstown anyway, so he'll take our train from here. Sorry about this, old boy.
Oh, it's fine.
But Henry knew James was the last engine he wanted to see right now. James soon arrived and was snarkier than ever. He had completely forgotten about being jealous of not pulling the train.
What's this I hear about an engine and a missing tire? First flat spots, and now you haven't a tire! Don't worry, Henry. I'll take your train from here.